Kaylin stood at the edge of the abandoned greenhouse, the morning light casting long shadows across the cracked floor. She had been hired to oversee the dismantling and repurposing of the structure, but something felt off. The air inside was heavy with the scent of decay, and the faint hum of a generator seemed to emanate from nowhere. As she stepped inside, her footsteps echoed through the empty space. Kaylin's task list included identifying areas where structural integrity had been compromised, but every time she approached a potential issue, the walls appeared to shift subtly around her, making it impossible to pinpoint any specific problems. She felt like she was being herded towards some unseen goal. Her supervisor, Jax, had assigned her a team of 2 assistants, Marin and Soren. They were both experienced in their fields, but Kaylin couldn't shake the feeling that they were watching her more closely than usual. Every time she turned around, one or the other would be standing nearby, their eyes fixed on some point behind her. The greenhouse was a labyrinth of intersecting paths and narrow walkways, making it difficult to keep track of everyone's location. As Kaylin moved through the space, she began to notice that certain areas seemed to be missing. Gaps in the walls, where doors or windows should have been, made no logical sense. It was as if someone had deliberately removed them. Marin called out from a nearby section, her voice muffled by the air thickening with each passing minute. Kaylin quickened her pace, but when she arrived, Marin was nowhere to be seen. The space where she had been standing now seemed slightly smaller, the walls having shifted to accommodate some unknown purpose. Kaylin's skin prickled as she realized that Soren was watching her from a distance, his expression unreadable. She felt a creeping sense of unease, as if the greenhouse itself was responding to her growing anxiety. "What are we doing here?" Kaylin asked aloud, but only the generator hum remained in response. The air seemed to thicken further, trapping her within some unseen network of constraints. As she turned back towards Jax's office, Kaylin noticed that Marin and Soren had fallen into step behind her, their eyes never leaving hers. She quickened her pace, but they kept pace with her, their footsteps echoing through the empty space in perfect synchrony. The greenhouse seemed to be shrinking around them, its walls closing in on Kaylin like a trap. And then, she heard Jax's voice, distant and detached, calling out to her from some unknown location. "Kaylin, please proceed with the next stage of the project."